Hi, this is Peter Holdman with a quick product review of the Panasonic LUMIX LX10. A couple weeks ago I bought this as something to go between my iPhone and my DSLR, something I could throw in my pocket and take with me. The requirements for it were something that was pocketable, flip-up screen for vlogging, at least 16 megapixel. 4K was a nice to have, but not a requirement. This camera really ticks all those boxes, including 4K, 20 plus megapixel. The lens on it is a Leica equivalent to a 24-72 f1.4-2.8. It can be manually focused with the ring on the front ring on the lens. Also has a dedicated aperture ring. Manual focus with peaking is available using the front ring. Zoom is controlled either with a left-right lever on top of the shutter button or with the front ring on the lens that will also control manual focus. Battery charging is via micro USB, ships without an external battery charger. I like having the USB option. It would be nice to have the external charger, but if I had to pick one or the other, USB charging is definitely the way to go. There are shortcut buttons for most of the important settings, so you don't have to dig through the menus for white balance, exposure compensation, focus modes, etc. The screen displays exposure peaking with zebra, focus peaking, a level, so you can tell if you're square, and a histogram if you want it. There's a small flash that can pop up. Doesn't have a bounce feature on it. There isn't an option for an EVF, which is one of the complaints I've seen about it. I've shot with it outside in bright sun and snow, and the screen is definitely bright enough to see. The startup and shutdown are reasonably quick, not as fast as a DSLR, but probably faster than I can get to a camera on my phone. In 16:9 mode, the lens goes to a 36:108 equivalent, so it's taking a crop out of the sensor. Video modes include 24/30 and 60 frames per second at 1080p in AVC HD. 4K is MP4 at 24 or 30 frames per second. There are options on the camera for 4K photo modes. Those include post focus, which basically does a focus rack and then allows you to either pick the photo you want or automatically focus stack the images. Also allows for some pretty cool burst mode stuff. The problem with all of that is it reduces it to a 4K image, so it's about an 8 megapixel image instead of the full 20. So far this fits the bill very well for what I need. There are a few things I kind of wish it had: a hookup for an external mic and a hot shoe, but by the time you add all that stuff, you're back up to a DSLR again. Buying a camera this small, there are going to be compromises, and I'm okay with that. All in all, it's a great camera. I'm really happy with my purchase. I will be interested to see what the similar Nikon is when that comes out. I believe it's the 24-75 in their new DL line. But that was going to come out after the holidays, so I really wanted to have this for the holidays. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this, please take a moment to like the video and maybe subscribe to my channel. I would really appreciate it if you did. Have a great one.